Regarding yesterday's presidential election, the people have spoken. Moreover, the Lord has spoken. For over 2 decades, I've asked many pastors why the apathy and the slumber of the Christian church. Why the silence from the pulpit regarding elections? You see, even under a 501c3 nonprofit, a pastor can legally, personally, and individually endorse a candidate from their own pulpit. If your pastor tells you that he's not allowed to do that, then either he's A, ignorant of the IRS tax code, or B, lying to you, or C, just too cowardly to discuss it, or D, all of the above. There can be no other conclusion. And then finally, on October 7th, 2012, nearly 2,000 pastors across America participated in an event known as Pulpit Freedom Sunday. And they finally did endorse a candidate. However, when they finally did something about it, who did they endorse? Mitt Romney, a Mormon. Doesn't anybody see anything wrong with this? Remember the most important question that Jesus Christ asked in Mark chapter 8, verse 29? Who do you say that I am? Where were these pastors when we had great Bible-believing conservative Christian candidates all these decades, especially in the primaries? I have problems with this pulpit endorsement of Romney both politically and theologically. And yes, I already know that we're not electing a pastor. You see, what America needs is a president that's a true biblical Christian, according to the biblical standards, and a true conservative. Politically, because Romney's like a fish out of water as he flip-flops back and forth, gasping for air, switching his political, social, and moral views back and forth, just in time for his 2012 election. In addition, if the church's voting platform is pro-life and pro-Israel, I ask, have you seen Romney's voting record as a governor of Massachusetts? Romney was for abortion, and then he's against abortion, but now he's again for abortion in 2012, but only under certain circumstances. In addition, he now reclaims to be pro-Israel too. Isn't that timely? But let's set aside the political realm and talk about a little bit of theology here. The pastors that have endorsed Romney have further blurred the lines of religious pluralism within the church. You see, I vote first and foremost as a Christian, and secondly as a conservative. In other words, Christ must be before my conservatism. You see, if I or you pledge our allegiance to the flag before Yahweh, before God, then the flag and country has become our idol and our God. As a Christian, I am now more concerned about the state of the church in America than I am the state. You see, the church must submit to and be sold out to Christ, not sold out to the world. That is a true biblical world view. The church within America needs to be committed to Christ. There's just too many believers and not enough cleavers. What America needs is not another four-year political band-aid to conceal our problems. America needs true biblical repentance and a surrendering to the lordship to Jesus as the Christ. At large, the church within America is what Jesus the Christ warned about in Revelations chapter 2 and 3, when he wrote those 7 letters to the 7 churches. The church in America is carnal, lukewarm, and immoral, and full of compromise. However, it's not just that other church around the corner. Yes, it's your church, and it's my church too. Only then may the church bring this nation back to himself. We need to pray for our current president. We need to pray for his salvation, repentance, or that the Lord will somehow take him out of office. It says in Daniel chapter 2, verses 20 through 21, "Blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his, and he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding." We need to pray that the Lord will raise up more strong, non-compromising, biblically correct, politically incorrect clergymen as we had in those two historical Great Awakenings. Question is, will the Lord be gracious enough to give America a third chance, a third Great Awakening? I'm Bill Retz, and that's my views from the pews.